Embrace your unique strengths. In a world historically shaped and dominated by men, being a successful woman requires more than just ambition. It requires a deep understanding and appreciation of your own unique strengths. The first secret to thriving in a man's world is to embrace who you are fully, unapologetically, and confidently. Your individuality is your greatest power, and the world needs the gifts only you can bring. Too often, women try to conform to standards or behaviors that were never meant for them, attempting to fit into molds created by others. This approach only dilutes your authenticity and undermines your potential. Success isn't about imitating someone else's path. It's about owning your own journey and standing firm in your identity. Your strengths are many and diverse. You possess intuition, a natural ability to sense and understand emotions and situations that might escape others. Intuition allows you to make decisions with empathy and insight, a powerful skill in leadership and relationships alike. While some may overlook this strength as soft or emotional, it is actually a strategic advantage that men's world often undervalues. You also bring resilience. Women have historically faced more obstacles, discrimination, and doubts, and yet time and again you rise. This resilience is not just about enduring hardship, it's about learning, adapting, and transforming challenges into fuel for your growth. This toughness is often hidden behind grace and kindness, but it's real and formidable. Empathy is another unique gift. Your ability to connect with others, to understand and respond to their feelings, builds trust and loyalty. Whether you're leading a team, negotiating deals, or influencing others, empathy opens doors and creates lasting relationships that power your success. Beyond these qualities, you bring creativity, collaboration, and multitasking skills. Women often excel in finding innovative solutions, fostering teamwork, and managing complex responsibilities simultaneously. These strengths enable you to navigate complex environments and lead with vision. The key is to recognize these strengths as assets, not liabilities. Instead of trying to be one of the guys, lean into your natural abilities and let them shine. This mindset shift changes everything. When you honor your uniqueness, you don't just survive, you thrive. You command respect not by imitating others, but by being authentically powerful in your own right. Embracing your strengths also means embracing your vulnerabilities and imperfections. Success is not about being perfect, it's about being real and whole. When you acknowledge your humanity, you build deeper connections and inspire others. Vulnerability is a strength that shows courage and authenticity. So begin your journey to success by taking inventory of your gifts. Write them down. Reflect on moments when you felt most powerful, proud, and effective. These are clues to your unique strengths. Then commit to cultivating them daily. Remember, the world needs more women who lead with their true selves, who are confident in their intuition, resilient in adversity, empathetic in leadership, and creative in problem solving. By embracing your unique strengths, you lay the foundation for success that no one can take away. Develop unshakable confidence. In a man's world, confidence is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. One of the biggest secrets to being a successful woman is developing unshakable confidence. Confidence is the invisible force that commands respect, opens doors, and fuels your ability to push through challenges. Without it, even the best skills and ideas can be overlooked or dismissed. But with confidence, you become unstoppable. Confidence doesn't mean being loud or arrogant. It means having a quiet, steady belief in your own worth and capabilities. It's about trusting yourself enough to take risks, speak up, and stand firm in your decisions, even when others doubt you. This kind of confidence is magnetic. It inspires others to believe in you too. For many women, confidence doesn't come naturally. Society often sends messages that women should be modest, quiet, or deferential. These outdated expectations can chip away at your self-esteem and make you second-guess your abilities. But remember, confidence is a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned and strengthened with practice. Start by acknowledging your achievements, no matter how small. Celebrate your wins, and don't downplay your successes. When you recognize what you've accomplished, it builds a foundation of self-trust. Keep a journal of your progress, and revisit it whenever doubt creeps in. Another way to build confidence is through preparation and continuous learning. The more knowledge and skills you develop, the more secure you feel. Mastery creates confidence. Whether it's mastering a new skill, preparing thoroughly for meetings, or educating yourself in your field, competence feeds your self-assurance. Don't shy away from challenges. Taking action despite fear is one of the most powerful ways to boost confidence. Each time you push through discomfort or uncertainty, you prove to yourself that you are capable. This builds a cycle of success that fuels your belief in your own power. Surround yourself with positive influences who uplift you and believe in your potential. Negative voices, whether external or internal, can sabotage confidence. Learn to identify and challenge those limiting thoughts. Replace "I can't" with "I will try" and "I'm learning." Body language also plays a critical role in confidence. Standing tall, making eye contact, and speaking clearly sends signals to others and to yourself that you are confident and in control. Even if you don't feel it at first, practicing confident body language can trick your brain into feeling more self-assured. Remember that confidence doesn't mean you'll never feel fear or doubt. Even the most successful women experience insecurity at times. The difference is how they respond. They acknowledge these feelings, but don't let them stop them. They act anyway, knowing that confidence grows through action. Finally, refuse to let anyone else's opinions define your worth. Whether it's societal expectations, workplace biases, or casual remarks, don't internalize negativity. Your value is not determined by others' judgments. It's inherent. When you truly own this truth, your confidence becomes unshakable. Developing unshakable confidence is a journey, not a destination. Commit to nurturing it daily through self-awareness, practice, and self-compassion. As your confidence grows, you'll find yourself commanding respect and creating opportunities naturally without needing to shout or prove yourself. You have the power to stand tall, speak boldly, and lead with confidence. Believe it, own it, and watch how the world responds. Master your skills and knowledge. One of the most powerful ways to command respect and succeed as a woman in a man's world is to master your skills and knowledge. When you become an expert in your field, your voice gains authority and your presence becomes undeniable. Knowledge is not just power, it's your armor against doubt, discrimination, and bias. Mastery starts with a commitment to lifelong learning. The world is constantly evolving, and those who succeed are the ones who stay ahead of the curve. Whether you're in business, science, the arts, or any other field, investing in yourself through education and skill building is non-negotiable. This could mean formal education, online courses, workshops, or simply dedicating time each day to study your craft deeply. When you deepen your expertise, you become indispensable. People seek you out for your insights and solutions. This creates opportunities that might otherwise be out of reach. The more knowledgeable you are, the more confident you become, which in turn increases your influence and leadership potential. It's important to remember that mastery isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing enough to make smart decisions and to inspire trust. It's also about being curious and open-minded, willing to ask questions, listen, and adapt. This humility, paired with expertise, makes you approachable and respected. Mentorship plays a crucial role in mastering your skills. Find mentors who challenge you, provide honest feedback, and help you grow. Learning from those who have walked the path before you accelerates your development and expands your network. Don't hesitate to reach out to successful women and men alike who can guide you. Alongside mentorship, practice is key. Mastery demands consistency and deliberate effort. The more you apply what you learn, the sharper your skills become. Take on challenging projects, volunteer for leadership roles, and seek out experiences that push your limits. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Another secret is to specialize. While being a generalist has value, carving out a niche where you can be known as the best elevates your status. Find what sets you apart and become an expert in that area. This specialization not only differentiates you, but also allows you to command higher respect and better opportunities. Technology and communication skills are also essential to master in today's world. Being fluent in digital tools and able to communicate your ideas clearly can give you a significant edge. Whether it's presenting confidently, negotiating deals, or leading a team, your ability to express yourself well enhances your credibility. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of self-education. Read widely: books, articles, podcasts, and thought leaders in your industry. Stay informed about trends innovations, and global shifts that affect your work. The more informed you are, the more strategic and confident your decisions will be. Mastering your skills and knowledge is a journey without an end, but it's one of the most rewarding investments you can make. When you own your expertise, you naturally command respect and create a foundation for lasting success. Remember, in a man's world, your mastery is your loudest voice. Set clear boundaries and protect your energy. One of the most important secrets to thriving as a successful woman in a man's world is learning to set clear boundaries and protecting your energy fiercely. Boundaries are the invisible lines that define what you will and will not accept in your personal and professional life. Without them, it's easy to become overwhelmed, undervalued, and drained by others' demands or expectations. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. It tells the world that you know your worth and that you will not settle for less than you deserve. In environments where women are often underestimated or overlooked, boundaries serve as powerful tools to command respect without saying a word. They create space for your success and protect you from being taken advantage of. Start by identifying where your limits lie. What behaviors or situations make you feel uncomfortable, disrespected, or depleted? This could be anything from interruptions during meetings, unrealistic work demands, or disrespectful language. Knowing your limits is the first step in communicating them clearly to others. Communicating boundaries doesn't require confrontation or aggression. It's about being assertive and calm, expressing what you need in a respectful but firm way. For example, if colleagues interrupt you often, practice saying, "I'd like to finish my thought, please." Or, "Can I share my perspective before we move on?" Small phrases like these reinforce your presence and set expectations for how you want to be treated. Boundaries also apply to your time and energy. Learn to say no without guilt. Many women fall into the trap of saying yes to every request, fearing they'll disappoint others or miss opportunities. But overcommitting only leads to burnout and reduces your effectiveness. Saying no is not selfish, it's necessary to maintain your focus on what truly matters. Protecting your energy means surrounding yourself with people and environments that uplift and support you. Evaluate your relationships, both professional and personal, and distance yourself from those who drain your enthusiasm or undermine your confidence. This can be challenging, especially when dealing with colleagues or family, but your success depends on nurturing positive influences. Creating routines and habits that recharge you is another way to protect your energy. Whether it's setting aside quiet time for reflection, engaging in physical activity, or pursuing hobbies, these practices replenish your mental and emotional reserves. A well-rested and energized woman is far more powerful and influential. Remember, boundaries are not fixed. They can evolve as you grow. What you tolerated in the past might no longer serve your goals or well-being. Stay in tune with yourself and adjust your boundaries as needed. This ongoing self-awareness is a vital part of maintaining your power in a man's world. Lastly, understand that setting boundaries might initially cause discomfort or resistance from others, especially in environments where women's voices have traditionally been sidelined. Stand your ground with patience and persistence. Over time, people will learn to respect your limits because you have made it clear that your boundaries are non-negotiable. In essence, setting clear boundaries and protecting your energy is a form of leadership. It commands respect silently but powerfully. It ensures you are in control of your path and your success, allowing you to operate from a place of strength, clarity, and purpose. Build a strong network of allies and mentors. In the journey to success as a woman navigating a man's world, one of the most powerful tools at your disposal is a strong network of allies and mentors. Success is rarely a solo endeavor. Behind every accomplished woman is a circle of support. People who believe in her, challenge her, and open doors when she needs them most. Building a network is more than just collecting contacts or LinkedIn connections. It's about cultivating genuine relationships based on trust, mutual respect, and shared goals. Allies can be peers, colleagues, friends, or leaders who recognize your potential and want to see you succeed. Mentors, on the other hand, offer guidance, wisdom, and sometimes tough love, helping you navigate challenges and avoid pitfalls. So why is this network so crucial in a man's world? Because often the systems and structures in place have been designed with men in mind, and women can face invisible barriers to advancement. Allies can help break down these barriers by advocating for you, sharing information, and opening up opportunities that might otherwise remain out of reach. Start by identifying people who inspire you and whose values align with yours. Look for mentors who have experience in your industry or in leadership roles. Don't be afraid to reach out. Most successful people are willing to help if you approach them respectfully and with clear intentions. When asking for mentorship, be specific about what you hope to learn and how you plan to grow. Remember, networking is a two-way street. Offer support and value in return. Celebrate others' successes. Share useful information. And be present when someone needs help. This reciprocity builds strong bonds and creates a community where everyone thrives. Attend events, conferences, and workshops where you can meet like-minded professionals. Join groups or organizations that focus on women's leadership and empowerment. These spaces provide not only connections, but also the encouragement and inspiration that come from being surrounded by others who understand your unique challenges and ambitions. In addition to external mentors, don't overlook the power of peer support. Connecting with other women who are on similar paths can provide emotional support, practical advice, and collaboration opportunities. These relationships can be invaluable, especially during moments when you feel isolated or underestimated. A strong network also helps you stay visible. Being known by influential people in your field increases your chances of being recommended for projects, promotions, and leadership roles. Visibility builds credibility and positions you as a force to be reckoned with. Lastly, maintain your network with intentionality. Regularly check in with your contacts, express gratitude, and keep them updated on your progress. Building lasting relationships takes time and effort, but the returns are immeasurable. To sum up, building a strong network of allies and mentors is not just a strategy, it's a necessity. It empowers you to overcome obstacles, accelerates your growth, and surrounds you with people who believe in your potential. In a man's world, your network can be your greatest source of strength and success. Cultivate unshakable confidence and self-belief. Confidence is the cornerstone of success, especially for women breaking through barriers in a men's world. It's not just about feeling good or being outspoken. Confidence is a deep, unshakable belief in your own worth, your abilities, and your right to be at the table. When you radiate true confidence, you command respect naturally, without needing to raise your voice or prove yourself constantly. But confidence doesn't always come easy, especially when society has conditioned women to doubt themselves or minimize their achievements. Cultivating unshakable confidence requires intentional effort, practice, and sometimes challenging, long-held beliefs that no longer serve you. Start by recognizing your strengths. Take time to reflect on your accomplishments, skills, and the challenges you've overcome. Write them down if it helps. This exercise builds a foundation of self-awareness that reminds you of your value when doubt creeps in. Celebrate your wins, big and small, because every step forward is proof of your capability. Silence your inner critic, that voice inside that says, "I'm not good enough, I don't belong," or "I can't do this," is the enemy of confidence. When these thoughts arise, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? More often than not, it's just fear masquerading as reality. Replace self-doubt with affirmations rooted in facts, your past successes, your preparation, and your determination. Body language plays a powerful role in how you feel and how others perceive you. Stand tall, make eye contact, and speak clearly. These physical signals not only project confidence outwardly, but also reinforce it internally. Power poses and mindful breathing before important moments can calm nerves and center your mind. Another critical factor is preparation. Confidence grows when you know your material, your subject, and your goals inside and out. Whether it's a presentation, negotiation, or difficult conversation, prepare thoroughly. Knowledge removes uncertainty and gives you the assurance to speak with authority. Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with influence your mindset. Seek out those who uplift and believe in you, and distance yourself from negativity and naysayers. A strong support system fuels your confidence and reminds you that you are not alone. Remember, confidence doesn't mean perfection. It means embracing your imperfections, learning from mistakes, and continuing forward regardless. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger and more resilient. Successful women in male-dominated spaces often share that their confidence wasn't given to them, it was earned through persistence and courage. Practice stepping outside your comfort zone regularly. Each new challenge you face and overcome builds your confidence muscle. It could be speaking up in a meeting, volunteering for a leadership role, or simply expressing your opinion when it feels risky. These small acts add up, creating momentum that propels you forward. Finally, believe in your right to succeed. Know that your voice matters, your ideas are valuable, and your dreams are valid. When you own this truth fully, fear and hesitation lose their power. In a man's world, unshakable confidence is your secret weapon. It breaks down barriers, opens doors, and sets you apart as a leader. Cultivate it daily, protect it fiercely, and watch how it transforms your journey. Master the art of effective communication. Communication is a powerful skill that can elevate your success in any environment, especially when you are a woman striving to make your mark in a man's world. How you express yourself, your words, tone, and body language can either open doors or create barriers. Mastering effective communication is essential for commanding respect, influencing decisions, and building meaningful relationships without saying a word too loudly. First, understand that communication goes beyond just speaking. Listening is equally important. When you listen actively, you show respect for others' opinions, gather valuable information, and build trust. People are more likely to respect and support someone who listens attentively rather than someone who simply waits to speak. Practice truly hearing what others say before formulating your response. This approach positions you as thoughtful and intelligent, a key to commanding respect. Clarity is another critical element. Whether you're in a meeting, negotiating a deal, or having a one-on-one conversation, clear communication ensures your message is understood and taken seriously. Avoid vague language or filler words that dilute your point. Be concise but impactful. Choose words that convey confidence and purpose. When you speak with clarity, you reduce misunderstandings and increase your influence. Nonverbal communication, the subtle language of posture, gestures, and facial expressions, is equally powerful. Standing or sitting with good posture, making steady eye contact, and using deliberate hand movements can convey confidence and authority without you having to say much at all. People are highly attuned to body language. When your nonverbal signals align with your words, your message becomes more persuasive. Tone of voice is another tool to master. Speaking too softly can make you appear uncertain, while shouting or sounding aggressive can alienate others. Aim for a calm, steady, and assertive tone that demands attention without being confrontational. Pausing before responding allows you to gather your thoughts and demonstrates control, which commands respect naturally. Effective communication also requires emotional intelligence, understanding and managing your own emotions, while empathizing with others. When you respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively, you maintain your composure and credibility. Emotional intelligence helps you navigate difficult conversations, resolve conflicts, and build rapport with colleagues and superiors alike. Practice storytelling as a communication skill. Stories are memorable, relatable, and can inspire action. When presenting ideas or sharing experiences, frame your message through a compelling narrative. This technique engages listeners emotionally and makes your points resonate on a deeper level. Don't underestimate the power of silence. Pausing before speaking or after making a point creates space for others to reflect and adds weight to your words. Silence can be a powerful way to command attention and demonstrate confidence, especially in conversations dominated by others. Lastly, seek feedback and continuously improve your communication skills. Record yourself speaking, join public speaking groups like Toastmasters, or ask trusted mentors for honest input. The more you practice and refine, the more natural and effective your communication becomes. Mastering the art of effective communication is not just about what you say, it's how you say it and how well you listen. It is a skill that can transform your professional presence and help you carve out your space in a man's world. When you communicate with clarity, confidence, and empathy, you command fear and respect, often without uttering a single word. Stay resilient and keep pushing forward. In the journey to becoming a successful woman in a man's world, resilience is your ultimate superpower. The path will not always be smooth. You will face setbacks, doubts, and perhaps even outright resistance. But the women who rise above and break barriers are those who refuse to be defeated. They stay resilient, keep pushing forward, and turn challenges into opportunities for growth. Resilience is more than just enduring hardship. It's about adapting, learning, and growing stronger with every obstacle. It's the ability to bounce back from failures and criticisms without losing sight of your vision. When the world tries to tell you no or you can't, resilience helps you say, "Watch me, and keep moving toward your goals. One of the keys to resilience is mindset. Cultivate a growth mindset. The belief that your abilities and intelligence can develop through effort, learning, and persistence. When you see setbacks not as permanent failures but as valuable lessons, you become unstoppable. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, each difficulty a chance to improve. Develop habits that strengthen your mental and emotional resilience. Practice self-care regularly, whether it's through exercise, meditation, journaling, or simply taking breaks to recharge. Surround yourself with supportive people who lift you up rather than drain your energy. Seek out mentors and role models who embody resilience and learn from their stories and strategies. Resilience also requires patience. Success rarely happens overnight. It's built through consistent effort and determination, day after day. When progress feels slow or invisible, remind yourself of your why, your purpose, your dreams, and the impact you want to make. This clarity will fuel your perseverance. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Resilience doesn't mean going it alone. It means knowing when to lean on your network, seek advice, or delegate tasks so you can focus on what matters most. Recognize that strength often lies in collaboration and community. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Acknowledge your courage for showing up and facing challenges head-on. This positive reinforcement builds confidence and motivates you to keep going. Remember, even the most successful women have faced rejection, failure, and doubt. What sets them apart is their refusal to quit. They embrace resilience as a way of life, trusting that every setback prepares them for greater achievements. In a man's world where the odds may sometimes feel stacked against you, resilience is your secret weapon. It allows you to command respect not just through your successes but through your unwavering determination. When you stay resilient and keep pushing forward, you create a powerful legacy of strength and success that inspires others to follow. So whenever you feel discouraged or overwhelmed, remind yourself, you are stronger than any obstacle. Your resilience will carry you through the toughest storms and bring you to the heights of success you deserve. As we wrap up this journey through the secrets of being a successful woman in a man's world, remember this. Your success is not about fitting into someone else's mold or playing by outdated rules. It's about owning your unique power, rewriting the rules on your terms, and boldly stepping into the life you deserve. You've learned that success begins with self-awareness, knowing your strengths, values, and purpose. When you understand who you are deeply, you navigate challenges with clarity and confidence. You've discovered the importance of resilience, the ability to rise stronger every time life knocks you down, turning setbacks into comebacks. This resilience will be your shield and sword as you face the complexities of any male-dominated arena. We talked about cultivating unshakable confidence, not just as a facade but as a core belief in your worth and abilities. Confidence is magnetic. It opens doors, commands respect, and sets you apart as a leader. And remember, true confidence grows from preparation, practice, and the courage to face your fears head-on. Mastering communication was another vital secret. Because how you express your ideas, listen to others, and present yourself creates your professional presence. Communication is more than words. It's about clarity, tone, body language, and emotional intelligence. When you master this art, you influence conversations and decisions, often without saying much at all. You also learn the power of building a strong network. No woman succeeds in isolation. Surround yourself with mentors, allies, and supporters who challenge you, believe in you, and celebrate your victories. Your network will be a source of wisdom, encouragement, and opportunities throughout your journey. And finally, resilience and persistence. These qualities will carry you through the toughest moments. Success is rarely linear. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Keep pushing forward even when the path seems unclear or the obstacles seem insurmountable. Your persistence will eventually move mountains. Being a successful woman in a man's world means breaking barriers, shattering glass ceilings, and rewriting narratives. It means showing up as your authentic self and refusing to let fear or doubt hold you back. It means embracing your power with humility and grace. So as you move forward, take these secrets to heart. Own your story, believe in your vision, speak your truth, build your tribe, and never, ever stop pushing. You are more capable, more powerful, and more worthy than you've ever been told. The world needs your voice, your leadership, and your success. Now go out there and claim what is rightfully yours. Command respect, inspire others, and be the unstoppable woman you were born to be. Because when you do, you don't just change your life, you change the world.